Hello everybody, happy Tuesday. Today's menu is going to be creamy poblano chicken enchiladas, refried beans, and Mexican rice. So let's get started. First off, over here at the beans, I'll just show you real quick. In the Instant Pot, I've just been soaking these. Can you guys see? Soaking these beans all day long. I put them in this morning. So I'm gonna add some spices and get these going, drain this water, and get it going. Okay, so for my refried beans, I always make them in the Instant Pot. It is just my favorite way to doing it, and I do cook it for an hour. We're starting dinner a little late today. It is 4:30. So I'm gonna add some spices real quick to here. I'm gonna add some garlic powder. I'm gonna keep it pretty simple tonight. I'm gonna add some onion powder, and I don't measure any of it. I've been making these for many years. Cumin, and I do put a lot of cumin in. Like, knock your socks off a lot. And last, I'm gonna add some Better Than Bouillon. This one is a seasoned vegetable base. I love this stuff. I'm gonna add a good spoon of it. And that's really it. I'll add some salt at the end, to taste. That's it. Now I'm gonna put this on. And I'm just gonna hit pressure cook. I'm gonna put up for an hour. Dan's excitable tonight. That's the one you're hearing. An hour and a minute. That's totally fine. So that's it. Make sure that this is turned, and when that goes off, they'll be ready to use my immersion blender. Okay, so next we're gonna go on and do our Spanish rice. So I'm gonna go on and heat a couple tablespoons of oil on high. Then I'm just using this long grained rice here. I just put it in the strainer. I rinsed it really good so that way it won't be so starchy and soggy. It kind of keeps it crisper. So we're gonna let this oil heat up, and then I'm gonna add this rice, and I'm gonna cook the rice on there for a few minutes before we add the other ingredients. Okay, now I'm gonna add my rice. Just gonna stick that back here for just a few minutes. You just want to make sure that you don't burn it. You see it's starting to smoke. You don't want to burn it. Turn it down a hair. Okay, now I'm going to add to it 1.5 cups of broth. I'm using chicken stock. A can of tomato sauce. Just one of the small jars. A teaspoon of chili powder. A teaspoon of garlic salt. And a half teaspoon of cumin. And now we're just going to stir that all back up. That has now come to a boil. So I'm going to go on and cover it and turn the heat down to almost low. Let me get that wiped up. I'm going to turn the heat down to almost low, and we're going to cover that for about 25 minutes. Okay, while that's cooking, I'm going to go on and I'm going to set the oven at just 200 degrees because I'm going to heat up the corn tortillas a little bit just to make them easier to make the enchiladas. Okay, so to make the creamy poblano sauce, I'm just gonna smash 3 cloves of garlic and set them aside. And then I'm gonna take 2 poblano peppers. I'm going to de-seed the peppers and chop them up. Poblano peppers are probably one of my favorite spicy peppers. So this is going to be a white type of sauce instead of a cheesy sauce. It's going to be more of just a cream sauce. Get all the seeds out. The seeds are what make it super spicy. Okay, I'm going to start with melting a tablespoon of butter. Okay, to the melted butter, I'm going to add the peppers and the garlic. And we're just going to cook that up. Just for a couple more minutes. We're going to use an immersion blender here, so it's okay that the garlic is in great big chunks. Tortillas are warmed up, so I'm going to pull them out real quick. Let's see. Now I'm going to change this to 375. Earlier today, I cooked up some chicken here, so that is already ready. Okay, now I'm going to add a couple more tablespoons of butter. Then I have 1/4 cup of flour. I'm going to just sprinkle that on top. I just want to brown that flour. Cook it for a few minutes so it doesn't taste like flour. I'm going to switch over to my whisk, and I'm going to go on and add in 1 1/4 cups of broth. I'm using chicken bone broth. I'll stir that all up so there's no clumps at all. Heat down some. Just move this over for a minute. A little bit of the milk in here too, just kind of get that so I can really get it in there a little better. put this back over. And put this back on the heat. Okay, we're gonna put it back on the heat and we're gonna whisk it. I'm gonna add some salt to this. And we're gonna let this just get good and thick. And I'm gonna take it off the heat. Now we're gonna assemble our enchiladas. So I'm gonna take some of this sauce and put it in the bottom. Then I'm just gonna take the corn tortillas, put in a little bit of chicken, wrap them and put them down here. That one kind of fell apart. Not sure what happened there. Next, I'm going to put the sauce over top. Then I'm going to top this with a mix of Monterey Jack and Pepper Jack. We're going to make this at 375 for about 15 minutes until everything is all nice and melty. So I'm going to go and put this in the oven. So now our Spanish rice is done. I'm gonna just take the lid off and let it sit for a few minutes before we do anything with that. And over here, we got 5 minutes left on the Instapot. Everything's coming together nicely. Okay, it's been a couple minutes. I'm just gonna kind of fluff this rice up a little bit. And the Spanish rice is done. We're done. Okay, a very messy kitchen, I know. Now, you can drain some of the water out of here if you want. I'm probably going to a little bit just because we're going to eat it right now. This is actually the consistency and amount of water we'd like to do on a regular basis, because by tomorrow, it is the perfect consistency. But for today, I'm going to go on and strain some of that out because we're having it tonight. Okay, and then the immersion blender, I am just going to blend it up. though, you do want to taste it and see if you need more salt or not. Sometimes the bouillon is enough. Sometimes you need a little more salt. We need a little more salt. Okay, we're just waiting on the enchiladas. I've started my plate, or the plating. I like to put the cheese on when you're doing something like this, just so it gets all melty. I just grated a little Monterey Jack on top. All right, here it is. Oh, gooey and bubbly. So here it is, all plated up. I just topped it with a little bit of cilantro. And you can see my cat is serenading you. It's quite noisy tonight. All right, Charles is gonna try it for you guys. It's very hot though.
Yeah, I'm kind of afraid to do it because it's hot. I'll melt the tongue off.
It's smoking.
I actually already had some of the rice and it was good.
I had him try the rice. This is a new recipe, so we've never had it.
I like a little zest in it.
It's got a little kick.
It's very good.
You like it? Make it again?
Oh yeah, definitely make it again. Definitely.
All right, guys, there you have it. All right, don't forget to let me know what you guys had tonight for dinner. And we're gonna go eat our dinner, and then I'm gonna get this up for you. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I think I need to taste test more of these.
And stay out. Bye, everybody. Have a great day or night wherever you are.